Charli D'amelio talks about the difficulties of being an influencer, Shane Dawson is spiraling, Jeffree Star considers not leaving his home, and Jackson Felt made his ex-girlfriend cry. Welcome to Reality, a segment where we report on multiple stories in a single video. Before I get into the stories, I just want to put out a disclaimer. Please do not send any hate to Charli D'amelio, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Jackson Felt, or anyone else involved in this story. This video is simply meant to report on the news. Charli D'amelio gets serious about hurtful comments. On March 11th, Jimmy Fallon interviewed Tik Tok star Charli D'amelio on The Tonight Show. They spoke about her success and her journey to becoming famous. During the interview, Charli spoke about her and her sister working with UNICEF for Internet Safety Day to raise awareness about cyberbullying.
I feel like it's very important to raise awareness about that because a lot of people don't like talking about the hate they get.
For context, Charli and her sister Dixie spoke about bullying in a UNICEF video in February 2010.
Some of the most hurtful comments that I read about myself online are, she's fatter than when we got her famous, or she's ugly, they don't like the way my face looks for some reason. I struggle a lot with body image, body dysmorphia, bad eating habits. No one really knows that.
In her interview with Jimmy Fallon, Charli explained bullying hurts everyone, no matter how many followers you have.
It hurts when I'm getting it, from me, but it hurts the same when I was in school and someone would comment oh, you're ugly under my Instagram post and I had 40 followers.
Charli gave a word of advice to her viewers.
It's okay to not be okay. You just have to know that these people aren't worth your time.
Social media is becoming a major part of our everyday lives, and it can negatively affect us when we receive hateful comments. It may be tempting to hate follow and leave unfiltered comments, knowing there are no repercussions behind the keyboard, but it's wrong to do. Just because you don't get a reaction out of someone doesn't mean they aren't affected by it. If you're being cyberbullied, what can you do? Charli said it's important to have a support system. Talk to someone you trust, like your family or guidance counselor. She said it might be hard at first because some of us may be stubborn with expressing our feelings, but it's worth it to let it out.
Throughout the years, I've realized that holding it in causes a lot more damage.
Charli recommended picking up a new hobby to help release stress, and Dixie recommended to be mindful of with whom you're sharing your posts. Did you find Charli and Dixie's advice encouraging? Shane Dawson said he's in a weird place mentally in a recent Instagram story.
Hey guys. So, okay, I already said this on Twitter, but I wanted to say it here too because I feel like, okay, first of all, I made a joke about the virus in the last video. We filmed that weeks ago. So, and even just 2 days ago, everything felt different. Everything felt okay, maybe it's just, the media hyping things up, and maybe it's this and maybe it's that, and trying not to get too freaked out. But me, I freak out about everything. So today I woke up feeling really weird, really paranoid, really anxious. And now I'm sure you've seen the news is really scary right now. So I just want to say, if you're paranoid and anxious and freaking out, it's okay. I am too. And I feel it's kind of if you start freaking out, people around you are calm down. It's still real. It's still, happening. You can be anxious about it. I am. You don't have to pretend to be it's a joke. It's all funny. No, it's real. People are being affected by this, and we all could be affected by this. We all are affected by this in a lot of ways already. So, yeah, I'm just looking into everything and trying to be educated about it because there's so much information. I don't know what's real and what's just whatever. But anyways, I just felt like saying that. I feel weird. I feel like I've already been in a weird creative place, and just in a weird place mentally for a few months. But right now it's I can't think about anything. It's all I'm thinking about. So if I'm quiet on the internet for a while, it's just because I'm spiraling. But maybe you are too, and maybe we're spiraling together, and that's a nice thought.
On March 12th, Shane said he was feeling a bit better and wished everyone well.
It almost feels since I posted that and I've seen how you guys are feeling, I almost feel I don't know. It feels nice to know a lot of people are in the same mental headspace, so it's okay. So, hope you have a good day, and yeah, keep your head up. I'll try to keep my head up.
On March 14th, Shane gave an isolation update. Shane also addressed some concerns about the virus.
I do think it is weird that I got sick, and then a lot of people on Twitter were like, I was sick at the same time, and and the doctor said I didn't have anything either, and I tested negative for everything. It is weird, but I also feel like, especially around flu season and stuff, I feel like everybody's sick, but it's not the time for conspiracies right now.
It's normal to be worried during times like these, especially when news outlets are reporting more locations and higher numbers every week. Shane also lives in the US, where the number of cases is rising. But it's important to remember there are ways to protect yourself, such as basic hygiene etiquette and following travel advisories. What did you think of Shane's Instagram story? Jeffree Star spoke about why he may not want to leave his house anymore. On March 11th, Jeffree posted an Instagram story talking about his plans.
It's crazy how literally everyone's travel plans, every concert, like everything's being canceled. Everything I was gonna do in March, canceled. Every travel plan I had, me and the team, canceled. I'm like, maybe I need to like just stay home, raise a new puppy with the kids, like, is it time?
For context, many public events are being postponed or canceled due to the virus. Billie Eilish postponed her Where Do We Go tour dates scheduled for March in the US. Avril Lavigne canceled her Head Above Water tour scheduled for March and April in Europe. Coachella and Stagecoach, scheduled for April, are being postponed until October. The world's biggest gaming show, E3, scheduled for June, is canceled. The NBA suspended the season after one of the basketball players tested positive for the virus. Disney has closed all of its theme parks until the end of March. If the virus isn't under control by late May, the 2020 Olympics could be canceled, and the list goes on. For Jeffree and many other influencers, part of their job is to make appearances at events and travel to places to create content. But it's important to remember that cancellations and postponed events are just safety precautions. There will always be another time when you can attend an event. In fact, James Charles looked at the situation in a positive light. Okay, wait, Coachella in October could really be a vibe though. Cute outfits with jackets and pants, no sweating, enjoying good music in the fall breeze? I'm in. On top of events being canceled, some businesses were also temporarily closing, including Jeffree Star Cosmetics. On March 13th, Jeffree tweeted, "The Jeffree Star Cosmetics and Killer Merch offices will be closed today, and all employees will be paid. I hope we all have more answers on what's happening soon." On March 16th, Jeffree gave an update on how things were going in LA and gave advice to those in the area.
So I just woke up, right? And I read that the mayor of LA, Mr. Eric, he's closing down bars, restaurants, everything, which is a precaution so everything isn't spreading quicker. But I think that it's getting really real. So if you're still going outside and going to bars and clubs, you're dumb. Okay, the government's not playing around. I've never seen anything this serious. So I know half the world's like, it's bull. And the other half of the world is like, we're not leaving the house. So I haven't left the house in 5 days. I do have to go see someone today. I do have a doctor's appointment for something cosmetic that is not involving the corona. And I'm gonna go to a sterile doctor's office and go right back home. But I haven't left this place in 5-6 days now.
Jeffree said he canceled filming a video in public to be safe.
I was gonna film a video going to Wendy's. Now I'm like,
Jeffree spoke about his employees and called out other businesses.
there will be a few employees in my office doing some things today, like paperwork wise, but the whole warehouse is off today. I'm not playing games. So all my employees are getting mother paid. Other jobs that are being shiesty, you're gonna be when this virus is over in a few weeks and you have no loyal employees. I think it's up. So some of these corporations need to step it the up. If you work somewhere where they're playing you, it breaks my heart and I am so sorry.
How is the situation in your area? Are you staying home as well? Tik Tok star Jackson Felt wants to take Nickelodeon and Netflix star Sissy Sheridan to prom, but his ex-girlfriend isn't happy about it. On March 12th, Sissy Sheridan posted a TikTok about wanting to go to prom. In the video, Sissy wrote, "Hey guys, if you didn't know, I do online school, which means I've never been to a real school dance. Prom season is coming up, and I really want to go. So, does anyone need a prom date?" Jackson did a duet with Sissy's video and said, "So like, I mean, I want to go to prom." Can I call dibs? Sissy saw Jackson's video and commented, "Mine." Jackson's ex-girlfriend, Trinity, better known as Lil Trin, saw Jackson's video and made a response duet. She dances and lip-syncs along to the song Prom Dress by MXMtoon and appears to cry near the end of the video. Trin expressed her feelings in the caption of the video. LMFAO, too much information. I cry every time he gets a new GF, LMFAO. Bye, deleting this later so people don't get secondhand embarrassment. The video has since been deleted. Overall, it can be hard to see your former partner move on with other people, especially if you still have feelings or if the relationship didn't end well. While the video may be embarrassing to some, it's important to see grieving as a process of healing. Psychologist Deborah Davis explained, "Grieving is how you gradually let go of what might have been and adjust to what is. And over time, your outlook will naturally shift from, I must demonstrate I'm a worthy mate for her, him, to, I can reclaim my own sense of worth." Grieving is what sets you free from the pit of despair. What are some ways you've gotten over a bad breakup? What did you think about these stories? Let me know in the comments below.